This video is about what it means to be a true initiate into self or other or whatever your current point or focus of perception is. You become initiated to whatever you're present with through giving yourself away. That is how you become initiated. You have to give some of your focus away. You have to come presently to something and then give yourself away, not necessarily to it or anything in specific, but you have to let go of yourself to then grasp something outside of yourself or a specific part of yourself that isn't already your prime current focus. A true initiate. What it is to truly be an initiate is to be someone who is totally giving yourself away to what is in front of you and before you and yourself. So a true initiate is someone who is willing to have things displayed to them. To be initiated, to be like ignited, initiated. So to initiate yourself, you have been initiated for, more in-depth things. So initiation is the first part of the process of coming into deeper spaces mentally or spiritually, whatever. You have this thing, this part of you that connects outwards. Even though you're in something of a womb, in the sensory sphere, this sphere of influence or perception that you reside inside of, it's like a big round movie screen that surrounds you. Connects to the back of your head. And inside of that place, it like all connects there, so it like wraps around you, but it doesn't wrap around here. So it goes, it goes, starts here, goes around, goes back under, so like there's a hole here basically. Or like this is an area where like you can get out, right back behind your head. And I think that's symbolism for the fact that you have to go outside of your own attention. You have to go outside of your own focus or your own weight. You have to like remove the power from your own hand before you can witness and understand the true power of what's in front of you and what is around. And once you understand the true power of what's around you, you can then just more deeply tap into your nature because you're witnessing like this massive cacophony of like a waterfall. Essentially, a waterfall of energy around you. Because like everything has an astral form. You have an astral form, and you are sensing and experiencing things in many ways. A lot of them completely unconscious because your brain just doesn't RPM, it doesn't rev that high to the point where you can see that shit. So, like with Hunter x Hunter, you can either break your brain into a place where it can just sense those higher RPMs through drug use or intense life experiences like a near-death experience so that's like the breaking it into position kind of thing. Then there's the slow methodical work. I kind of did both. It can, it has its different pros and cons. With that breaking yourself into it kind of thing, I think it's more likely to give you like psychic powers and stuff. Just based on like how that shit hits you. And it's probably negative karma when you get psychic powers like that, because it's like all based out of like disruption and lack of clarity and stuff. But that clears up. And when you do it slowly, it doesn't come on nearly as strong, but when you do start sensing stuff, you know it for yourself. You know it for something you are, and you are with, and it is you. And there's an immense power outside of yourself and within all things around you. And you're connected to it, and all things are connected through it. So in this pervading nature that some call God, that is you. And you can transcend yourself and your personal nature through your current incarnation into other incarnations, which you have probably resided in. The you being the current awareness that you put off. Your awareness probably leaves when your body dies. Your awareness probably goes off to another body, depending on if you want to stay here or deserve to stay here in your own opinion, because a lot of it's probably self-judge. You probably judge yourself to say, do I deserve to stay here? It's like, no, it's not about what you deserve, it's about what you need. So like oftentimes, the whole deserving and needing thing are almost the same idea. See, this whole thing about being an initiate, it's mostly about just sitting down and talking and working with yourself. And like, I'm initiated right now. I am allowing the unconscious to bridge the gap to my conscious. I am putting down any objective intention with my thoughts, or like I never start these videos with an intention of what I'm going to say. So when I start speaking, I kind of just gong. The gong vibrates how it vibrates, but you hit it and it goes. So it's almost like a random button. You hit it and then and it goes. And it's something you can never get again, but it happens every time, and it does it different every time. And who knows, maybe you'll see it again if it wants to show itself again. Ooh. But it's all fun. It's all games. Take it too seriously and you'll get burned. Don't take it seriously enough, you'll get burned. But play around with it and love it, and it'll give you a big old fat kiss. The negative stuff, the incorrect initiation. Not necessarily incorrect, but a drastic or cataclysmic initiation. That's like the way the universe was created. Not a slow, methodical process, but a cataclysmic orgasm of nature. And it kind of pinned good and bad against each other, or male and female, or abstract and intricate and conformist. I don't know. Words sometimes get jumbled when you do the thought pattern stuff I do. Anyways, I don't know, dude.